the horror short film The Fridge. So before I get into the film we are going to talk about today, let me just cover the other two films I watched before I got to this one. The first one I watched was made by another smaller creator, Cameron Gallagher, and the film is called Mother. My first impression of this film was it is very well made. The scenes, the settings, the makeup, the photography work, maybe I don't mean photography, maybe I mean film work, I don't know, the stuff with the camera. All of it was fantastic. That aspect rivals some of the other great horror films I covered in the past. So, first impressions out of the way, let's talk about the story or the plot. The film itself is 5 minutes, so there isn't a lot of time to introduce a bunch of key details and exposition, but you know what? I've seen other short films that were just as short, maybe even shorter, have just a bit more story to take a bite out of. You probably don't know this, but I just made a pun and I am not proud of it. You can pretty much guess where this story is headed, but I would have still liked to get more information on the characters. Maybe the conclusion could have been more descriptive, but that's just me. It's a solid little horror film, but not gonna lie, it made my stomach hurt. Okay, moving on to the second film I watched. This one is called Don't Look at Your Phone, and it comes from a more well-known content creator, ACM Official, and the director is Alex Magana. This one was even shorter than Mother, but had just about the same amount of dialogue and storytelling. My first impression of this one was, you can definitely tell this comes from a bigger studio. Camera angles, acting, makeup, you name it, it's all top notch, so no real surprises there. So first impressions out of the way, the next thing I noticed was this is more of a make you think type of film. Like there is clearly a message in here that they want you as the viewer to pick up on, but honestly with the short attention spans people have nowadays, I doubt many of them did. I just wanted to point out they missed a golden opportunity for a jump scare right here. But anyway, it's a very simple, easy to follow plot with a conclusion that you see coming from a mile away. That being said, this film has received a lot of views, so obviously it's good. But there isn't too much to it. Just pick up on that message it's trying to send you and that's it. Out of these two films, I think I liked Mother better. However, my favorite short film for today has to be our final one for this video. It's called The Fridge. So if you saw my last video, I covered a film called Night Shift, and one of the main reasons why I watched it was because it won some type of award allegedly. That wouldn't surprise me because Night Shift was very good. I like when they give me a lot of dialogue and an opportunity to get invested in the story. All this is just my way of leading into why I watched The Fridge. It too claimed to have won some type of award, so I thought, okay, this has to be a good one. You guys, when I tell you I'm having a hard time even trying to explain this film because it was that good, just know I'm telling the truth. It instantly shot to the top of my list of favorite horror short films, but not for the reasons you might think. Okay, so right off the bat, I quickly understand this is going to be one of those no words kind of films, which is fine. I mean, I did watch No One Will Save You. That coupled with the fact that the visuals are on par with the other two films I watched just made me think I picked some very good selections today. Okay, first impressions out of the way, let's get into this film's story. The premise is a little confusing at first. You start thinking, is this it or is there more to it and I'm just not seeing it? The answer is no. There isn't some hidden plot you aren't understanding. It really is exactly what it looks like. It's very, how should I put this? Comical isn't the exact word I want to use, but it's like a novelty film, right? It feels very much like it's poking fun at horror films while also trying to be a good one, if that makes sense. See, I told you guys I was having a hard time explaining it. All that aside, for some reason, you guys, I could not stop smiling throughout this entire film. It was not scary, not even a little bit. Even less scary than Don't Look at Your Phone, but I enjoyed the heck out of this film. I had a lot of fun watching this. And when I tell you you need to go watch this film, please go watch it. Go watch it, go watch it, go watch it. I know you will like it. The Fridge was directed by, well, this person, Antti Soderstrom. I apologize if I completely butchered your name. You can watch it on their YouTube channel, Stellar Engine, and they are a smaller creator as well, so thumbs up to Stellar Engine. That is a wrap for me, folks. Thank you guys so much for staying to the end. I can't wait to see you again next time. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.